donuts. I like Funyuns, make me go nuts. I like supersized meals. Where's my sauce, bitch? I'm a blow up. I like toast with avocados and just a pinch of salt. So what I like to eat is all my daddy's fucking fault. I like Netflix and my checks mix, wearing pink pajama pants. I like provolone and all.
What is up, all you beautiful people? What's up, you guys? Today, we have Me and Ed's Pizza. If you're from California and you want some wholesome California good pizza, Me and Ed's is the way to go. Now, let me tell you, I have something called a hot Hawaiian. And it has a white creamy garlic sauce with Canadian bacon, pineapple, bacon, jalapeno, chicken smothered with barbecue sauce. Oh, you guys, this is like the best pizza ever. I am a pepperoni person myself. I love me some pepperoni pizza. Oh, it's so good. But when I eat Me and Ed's, don't get me wrong, your girl got a pepperoni pizza too. But this is one of their signature pizzas, and it's just so delicious. Then over here I have some wings, some regular hot wings. And then I have some Parmesan cheese, some ranch. And then to go with Me and Ed's, you have to drink beer. Me and Ed's is a beer drinking pizza, if you know what I mean. So I got a little tasty sippy over here. So cold, so good, so refreshing. Yes. Yes. I'm so excited for this. I didn't get jalapenos because they put a lot on here. And yeah, your girl's mouth's already watering. So we gonna get into it because your girl's hungry. Before I start eating, I would like to say thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to my ride or dies. If you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Ring the notification bell in order to be notified every time I upload a video. Yeah, leave me a comment. I always try to respond. I read everybody's comments. Yeah, and if I don't get to them in a timely manner, you guys know I will get to them. Even if it's a couple days late, I do. So we're just going to sprinkle some queso up on here. Oh my goodness, you guys. So good. And yeah, let's open up one of these ranch and dig right on in. Oh, look at how big these ranch are. Like, and they fill them like all the way to the top with some homemade ranch. So, let me get another drink of this because it's so cold and so good and refreshing. I got my little Me and Ed's cup. Everybody who goes to Me and Ed's has one of these cups. Trust me. Oh my gosh, look at all these toppings. Oh, they are just coming off. So, another great debate. Does pineapple belong on pizza? I know I've asked that before. So good. So, I got a little story time for you guys today. This is another one of those stories about when girl used to be a puta. Guys, let me tell you, the Puta Chronicles, they go back to my young days. Man. So, you guys already know, I was a bad kid. I never learned my lessons. And this story dates back to when I was in high school. Now, my high school days weren't very long. I only made it to my sophomore year. You know, I always got into fights. I was ditched. I was just that bad kid. My teachers would send me to detention and I'd be like, peace out, I'm out of here. I'm not going over there. I would leave. So, I was on probation by the time I was 14 years old. I literally got in trouble so much that my probation officer was like, one more time and that's it, you know? So I was trying to be good. Trying to be good. And one day, this girl just went too far and it happened. I got into a fight. And to top it off, I was drunk at school. Me and my friends had filled up our orange juice bottles with vodka. Mm. So, I was being drunk and stupid and got in trouble again. So they call my probation officer and they're like, we don't know what to do with her. So he said, I'm going to give you one more chance. I want you to join this program. It's called the GATE program. And if you complete this program, I will take you off probation within a year. I still had like 3 years left. It was until 3 or 4. Until I was 18. So, I agreed. Little did I know all the stuff you have to do when you're in this program. And one of those things you had to do, okay, was one of the things you had to do was go to a correctional facility. Now, I'm not talking no county. I'm not talking no juvenile facility. I am talking the top of the top, the federal correctional facility. If you guys know what I mean, you know what I mean. If you've ever seen Scared Straight, that's what it was. And let me tell you guys. So, they set up the date that we have to go. I'm like, all right, I'm going to do this. They also had people who could volunteer to go. So there's people in the program, and then there's people who say we're part of JROTC. It's like a military thing and all this stuff. Anyway, they could go too. So one of my friends, she's like, I'm going too. And I was like, this is awesome. We're going to go together and it's going to be cool. And yeah, right. We did not know what to expect. So the night before, this little puta decides to sneak out and go to a party. Mind you, it was on like a Saturday or Sunday that we had to go. It wasn't during the week. It wasn't during school hours. Oh my gosh, everything just fell off. So I snuck out of my house and I went to a party. My dad wakes up at like 4:30 in the morning and notices that I'm gone. My phone starts blowing up. Don't think you're getting out of this one. If you don't come home and if you miss this, you're going to jail. Oh my gosh. I was telling my friend, you have to take me home. I have to go home now. Like, I'm in so much trouble already. I have this thing I have to do tomorrow or I'm going to jail. Like, I have to go. So she gets her older sister to drive me home. I'm so nervous. I wanted to be home before my parents got up so that they wouldn't even know that I was gone. I was drunk. It was a horrible situation. So, I get home. My parents are livid. They are so upset at me. And I'm begging my mom, please. Ask them if we can reschedule. Ask them if we can. I was trying my hardest to get out of this. That looks so bad. Me being drunk. And mind you, I had to be at the school by 6 o'clock. So I'm asking my mom, please let me just take a nap. Nope. Get in the shower, get dressed, brush your teeth, you're going. Ugh. So I did. I got on that bus. And here we go, on our way to Corcoran. Oh my gosh. So we finally get there. They take us into this room. It's like a conference room or something. And they're explaining to us that, okay, you guys, it's back. Did I get it? The gnat. It's back. Anyways, so they take us into this conference room and they're telling us, okay, now, this isn't a joke. You can't be acting all big and bad. These are people, some of these people are here for life. They don't care. That's when we knew. We knew we messed up. Like, this is serious. So they make us all take off our clothes. Not in front of them, obviously. They gave us jumpsuits and we had to change. That sounded bad. So they gave us jumpsuits. We had to change into them. All around the facility is this yellow line. So when you go onto the yard and stuff, you have to stay within the yellow line, because then the people couldn't, you know, attack you or do anything to you. All they could do was speak to you. So we're like, all right, here we go, you know. So they're giving us a tour, and we see a few cells. We see, sorry guys, I'm going to pour more beer. We see a few cells, you know, they're showing us, you know, where they eat, and just giving us a tour of, you know, the whole facility. So then it's time for us to go out to the yard. And this is when the real trauma came. Like, you guys have no idea. So, my friend, she's of the bigger size. I was a big girl too, but I mean like bigger size as in 6'1", big meaty type girl, you know? And we get out to the yard, and oh man, they let us have it. They were calling us all sorts of different names. It wasn't nice either. They were saying mean, dirty, vile. I mean, stuff to make you think, how isn't this child abuse? How were our parents okay with this? Like, it was insane. So we're walking through. Here she comes. Let me tell you. So there was this girl. Her name was Yum Yum. And when I tell you she scared the shit out of us, she scared the shit out of us. I mean, she was saying some, don't be looking at my men out here. She was a part of the facility. It was a men's facility. She, you know, she was trans, and she went hard on us. She did not, nope. She was saying some, you know how many I had to be to get these shoes, you ugly, fat bees. I mean, don't be looking at my men. I mean, I could put an end to you. I mean, it was bad. And me and my friend are like, oh my gosh. My poor friend had tears in her eyes. I was like, don't let her get you. It was bad. So finally, tour's done. We're like, oh, thank goodness the worst part is over. Then they take us to eat. We had to eat the food. The minute you say, I don't want to eat that, I don't want to drink that, you guys know how I am about milk. I can't do it. I can't drink it. Nothing. So they gave us a little sack lunch with bologna. It had like an orange, a thing of milk that was expired, a little thing of apple juice, What else was it? There was no chips. There was no nothing like that. You guys, I couldn't. And they gave me so much shit for it. You think you're too good? You want to keep acting the way that you're acting? Then your ass is going to end up in here. And so bad. So bad. We were like mentally exhausted by this point. Like they were drilling into us. If you guys have ever seen Scared Straight, that is so, how can I say, not fictionized. It was a lot different from what I experienced, because the show hadn't even came out yet. Like this show is recent, and I experienced that whenever I was young in high school. Like I said, I was like 14, 15 years old. And it was so graphic for us because we had never experienced anything like that. Like I've told you guys stories about, you know, my aunt, and, you know, that's really all I knew of it. I didn't know the extent of how it was actually in there. So finally we're done with our meals. Sucked it up and ate it. That's all you could do. Like, they pretty much force you to. You know what I mean? So then we're back in the conference room. But this one's like a little bit bigger. And there's chairs all around. And that was when you actually got to sit and talk. And talk with the people who were staying at the facility. So they start telling you their stories, how they got put in there, what they did, how they're trying to better the youth, and being on good behavior. They get to do, you know, the program with us and stuff, with the troubled kids. And when I tell you, it was very, very weird. The fact that, I mean, I remember there being like a couple of correctional officers in there. But as close as you were to these people and some of the stuff that they did, it really made you think like this person could totally do something very bad to me right now. Especially with some of the crimes that they committed. Like some of these people were going to be living there for life. And they did some heinous, heinous stuff. And they tell you about it. And it's, I still to this, sorry you guys, like the jalapenos are giving me hiccups for some reason. Still to this day, it mind boggles me that they would put you in these situations. Do you know what I mean? It's just crazy to me. Like that really is life threatening. Like being in there and, you know, being female in a men's facility. Like why didn't they take us to a female facility for one? A majority of the people that went with me were girls. There was like a few guys, and it was so traumatizing, I guess you could say. So anyways, they're sitting up there and they're giving their speeches, whatever. And like I said, I partied the night before, and I'm sitting in my chair and I'm literally like falling asleep, like trying to keep my eyes open. Like, fuck, this is so boring. I don't want to be here. Like, I've already been traumatized 20,000 times. Like, what more, you know? So they're up there and they're talking and I'm falling asleep, and then they notice and they're like drilling on me again. And I'm just like, mentally unstable, like tired. regretting sneaking out the night before. Oh my God. I was like, what the hell did I get myself into? Why do I do this to myself? Ugh. So yeah, they made me sit in the front. Completely humiliated me. Like, it was a horrible experience. Horrible. You guys have no idea. So, my poor friend's traumatized. I'm traumatized. Finally, after what seemed like 20 hours being there, we got to go. I was so upset. I was upset at my parents for allowing that. I told my friend, why did you want to come to this? She was just curious. That was the most traumatizing experience of my high school years. I can tell you that much. Did I change? No. I didn't change. If anything, I probably got worse. It was not long after that I got kicked out of school. For stupid stuff, you know? Did it teach me anything? Taught me I never wanted to be in there. But it didn't change me. It left an impression on me. That's for sure. But I have to say, I'm kind of grateful for the experience now. Because I never ended up in that place. Yeah, I had a few overnighters in the drunk tank, but nothing to the extreme of probably what it could have been if I never would have went. I just thought I would share that experience with you guys because I know I have a lot of young viewers on here, and I'm just saying, do right in school. If I could go back and do things all over again, I would have graduated high school with my class. I wouldn't have been sneaking out and getting drunk. There's time for that when you're older. People who I thought were my friends getting me in trouble, you know what I mean? Like, they were never there when I got in trouble. Like, what you do in high school does not matter after that. You don't even talk to half the people you used to talk to. You got to do good in school, and you have to want a future for yourself. I didn't want a future for myself. I tell you guys, all I cared about was partying and drinking, and yeah, it's all fun, but at the end of the day, and when you get older, you just realize that you're stupid. Work on those books, focus on your education. It's going to be worth it. Trust me. And I know your parents tell you this and you think, oh my God, they're so boring, you know. No. On a serious note, because I wish I would have. Now that I'm older, I got my education. But it sucks when you do it when you're older. I wish I would have did it when I was young, you know. But yeah, I wanted to share that little experience with you guys. I wish I could have got more graphic, but you know, YouTube be tripping sometimes. So that's okay. That's okay though. You guys get the point, right? Well, I hope you do anyway. Whew. I'm going to finish this piece, y'all, and then I am done. I'm full. These are hefty pieces. Mmm. And to my friend, if you're watching this, hey girl, congrats on the new baby. I didn't want to say her name and stuff because I don't know if she wants her business put out there like that. So, it's so delicious. So good. My last video was a hot mess. I had cilantro in my teeth. I had mayo everywhere. The viewfinder is so far away that you can't really tell. I can really only see my head bopping around everywhere. But I was like, you know what? What are you gonna do? It ain't like nobody ever had no damn cilantro in their teeth, right? Ooh. Bella's begging. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm done, you guys. I'm full. These beers were so good. But yeah. So, if you've ever had an experience like that, let me know down below because I'm always curious to know if people have experienced something like that also. This pizza was delicious. It's so freaking good. If you guys are ever in California and you see a Me and Ed's near you, try it because you will be like, damn. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all thought. And I will see you in my next video.